We got some changes for UCLA football. Coach Chip Kelly goes ahead and makes that official today, hiring D'Anton Lynn as the new defensive coordinator, replacing Bill McGovern. D'Anton Lynn, only 33 years old, is going to be coming in here and calling plays for the Bruins, bucking the trend of what has been what is going to be a huge age difference from what we've seen with guys like Jerry Azzanaro and Bill McGovern, both of them the last two defensive coordinators in Westwood under Chip Kelly, both of them being hired in their 60s. Now you got a guy like Lynn coming in at 33 years old, is the son of former Chargers head coach Anthony Lynn, is also a guy who's coming from the NFL. He spent the last 2 seasons working as the safeties coach for the Baltimore Ravens. He also spent a year with his dad, I believe, on that Chargers staff. So a guy who knows his way around the NFL, isn't too far removed from the college football field as well. Played at Penn State, I believe, if I have the years correctly, it's 2008 to 2011. And so he may not have done any college recruiting himself up to this point, but is a guy who knows what it's like to be recruited and is not too far removed from having just been recruited. So a guy who knows what it's going to be like to go out and recruit guys from that standpoint or that point of view, and is a guy who also knows his way around the Big Ten Conference, and that will only be a benefit to UCLA as they kind of move on here to that conference after this final season in the Pac-12. So you get a young guy, a guy who's going to know the new conference you're joining, a guy who's going to be young and energetic, something that Chip Kelly pointed to in the press release today. And then you also had a bunch of other coaching changes. You get an in-house promotion as DeShaun Foster, your running back coach, goes ahead and moves to associate head coach. You also have Brian Norwood, who's going to be moving over to just now safeties coach after being the defensive backs coach. They did hire Kodi Whitfield earlier in the year. And then you also have Coach Malloy, who's going to be coming in as now your defensive line coach. He was the outside linebackers coach previously. So now just some shuffling there. Bill McGovern will stay on staff as well in some sort of director role. We'll have all of this and more covered for you guys when I'm joined by former UCLA linebacker Josh Woods on the latest episode of the Believe in UCLA Football podcast. My name is James Williams, and you can continue to check out my work on this topic and more at ocregister.com.
You are now watching Believe. Do you believe?